Hello folks, let's do today's CSS Daily Challenge. The daily target today is a key. Today I'm really feeling, let's just do the nested template and see how far we get. And in fact, I don't think we even need anything. I don't think we need any elements. So let's just go for it. We'll start with the radial gradient. And we're going to start it with red. And then this color, and then transparent. And it's going to be a circle at 50%, probably in the middle, 20 pixels down. All right, and then we're going to give it some numbers. How about 10Q, 0, 20Q, and 0. All right, so that's what we get to start. Let's put that right in the middle of 85 pixels down, maybe 86. All right, let's get these numbers right. 40, 50, 60. That's our first step. Next step, conic gradient. Conic dash gradient. And we're going to do transparent around 75%. So again, conic gradient is that gives us that. And we need an at to make this narrow part of this key. That's the next part we're going to do. So at, I think it's like 30 pixels, or 30 pixels over. And then I think we can just leave it alone. Maybe it's 40 pixels over. And that default, so again, that's normally conic gradient would be again right in the middle of the element that it's the background of, and in this case it's here, but we're setting the center of it at 40 pixels over. So if we then move that over 100 pixels and then down 30 pixels or something, let's just move to 17, 175, 180, 100, 110, and we can't quite see, but that's good. Okay, 110, 115, 14, 13, there it is. I feel like we're seeing an error there, so how could that be? 61Q, 59Q, let's make that pixels. 50, 60, 55, 56. All right. Next is another conic gradient, I think. Just keep doing that. So, you know, this is not very efficient at this point, admittedly. But 20 pixels, and then over. And then down. So, and then we're going to have another one that's a little bigger than that. We'll call that 40, 40. And put that further over. And make sure we only have one comma between. Okay, and then we're going to put red in the background. Okay. So, randomly place those guys. He needs to be 220 and 20, 18, 9, 92, okay, and then 10, 12, 13, 14, Is that square? 14 pixels? Yeah, it is. It is a square. All right, and then this guy needs to go down more. And 7, 8, 10, 5, 6, and then a little less over to 2. All right, and then is that 30 by 30? And let's submit that. So 4 gradients is what that is. I think we're 100%, and we are. We've got red in the deep background there, but on the last layer we can make that transparent color red, and then we're done. I'm going to use my standard unit replace, which some of these numbers just happen. Is that a plan? To align with some VW numbers, which means also these can be percentage. Oh no, they can't. I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. Let's minify and unit replace, or minify and then resubmit. Oh wait. My minification didn't like that one. So that's a 0.2 score. No good. 0.2 percentage. There we go. So that's my final. So you know, this is one for sure that you could do many different ways, and if I was feeling like it, you could do an element for each one of these little pieces. Circles and squares and rectangles, and you know, you just place them using margins, and that's another way to do that. I happen to love doing these things with pure CSS gradients. I just think it's really delightful and fun for me to do it that way, to think about what's the technique to create that, and so that's why I did it that way. I hope you're having a great day. It's really tough out there. Be good to each other, and always be on the side of justice. And make a web page. Web pages are totally fun, and everybody's caring about web browsers. So, you know, send a web page to your friend. All right.